Welcome back! If you've ever seen movies like The Shining, then you already know that children are terrifying. It's like a superpower that everybody under the age of 10 has. It's just kind of like the ability to be creepy, no matter what their personality is. I'd like to say that I'm more or less a brave person, but I am not above admitting that kids do things that genuinely freak me out. But before I get into any of them, make sure you take a second, give this video a quick thumbs up. That would help out my channel so much. And if you're new here, I try to use sass and laughter to make the world a happier place. And if that sounds like your vibe, I think you found your tribe, so make sure you subscribe. Today's video is 5 things that scare me about kids. Coming up. Number 1. Think of any scary movie that you've ever seen. What was the scariest part? That's right, it's always going to be when you hear some horrifying little giggle coming from the basement or a baby crying in the woods, and you know that the second someone goes to investigate, some creepy little pale-skinned, sunken-eyed child is going to come out and stab them in the Achilles tendon, which is way creepier than if it was a grown adult. Way creepier. Picture how much more terrifying the Saw movies would have been if Jigsaw had been an 8-year-old girl. Ah, motorcycle season. Number 2. Why are they always sticky? It's like instead of sweat, their skin just oozes grape jelly and boogers. And it gets on everything. It's gross, and we need to find a cure for it immediately. Like if you ever have to play hide and seek with a kid, just look for the peanut butter handprints that are all over everything and follow them like a trail of breadcrumbs and pray that they are not hiding in your closet, because if they are, you already know that you're gonna find boogers on at least 3 of your things. At least 3 of them. Number 3. You know what's scarier than just one kid? One kid who can see another kid that you can't see. Like, I get it. I know that imaginary friends are supposed to be incredibly important and a necessary part of mental development, but when a kid does something horrible and blames it on an imaginary friend, I can't be the only person who's ever like, is your friend here right now? Can you see him? I have seen every single episode of Supernatural. Imaginary friends always turn out to be a homicidal child ghost. That's just science. Number 4. Have you ever questioned why you exist? If not, spend 20 minutes having a conversation with a 3-year-old. They can cause you to have an existential crisis faster than a near-death experience with how often they ask, why? Like you can start by explaining to them why they can't live under the bathroom sink, and 2 hours later you'll find yourself softly weeping in a closet wrapped up in a blanket, rocking back and forth, wondering if any of this is real or if we're actually just in a computer simulation. And of course, because kids are terrifying, you'll look up and you'll see the kids staring in at you through the doors of the closet. I see you. Number 5, and stay with me on this one. Any human with testicles will be able to tell you that when a child runs at you, full tilt, expecting a hug, that's not a sign of love. That is a slow motion headbutt in the and then they leave you in this weird position where you have this tiny little demon wrapped around your waist, and even though you're holding back tears and you're pretty sure that your balls just got knocked up inside your stomach, you're also very aware that this looks like an R. Kelly situation, so you're trying to hold them away from you while also still giving them a hug because you don't want them to think that you don't like them. Because the only thing scarier than a normal kid is a kid who thinks you hate them. Kids are scary, but they grow out of it. Just in time for puberty, and then they become evil. I can't wait to read the comments on this one. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know the drill by now. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're new here, make sure to click right over there to subscribe to the channel. I make new episodes every single Sunday. I'd love for you to be here. I have another episode right down there that YouTube says that you are going to love. So make sure you check it out. All my social media in the corner over there, and until next Sunday, stay classy. Or at least be sassy.